Really? Standing over the dock's like, do you have any mess? Hey, I'm driving. Raymond, you're Jamie here. I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to the Let Me Call You Back podcast. This comedy podcast features Declan Brooks, my brother, and an aspiring stand-up comedian on our weekly phone calls. We talk daily happenings of life, ludicrous news, and comical interactions with others while out and about in the world. Please enjoy.
Is this the new startup song?
I don't know, what do you think?
Like, hey, we're here to talk about obscure porn. I just got done slamming 3 rice puddings. I'm in Portland, Maine. I'm feeling froggy.
Dude, you seriously have a TV on right now in the background?
Hold on, sorry, but
Turn
I
that
had it turned down, and I couldn't hear it while I was waiting for you.
Do you not understand how this works?
No, not even a lick.
My God.
Oh my God.
All right.
Speaking of stupid people, I'm here with Raymond, my brother Raymond, and myself, Declan. And we're talking about stupid shit again. It's a beautiful day on the East Coast. The sun is not shining. It's nighttime. Raymond, what do you got for me?
Well,
Night. Dead air.
you you went on a tour or something? You went to the Capitol?
What's the capital? What the fuck are you talking about?
Of Massachusetts or something? Where did you go?
No, I went to Manchester. Oh, yeah. I'm on the Colonial... Calling this my Colonial Tour, everybody. I am not a successful comedian. I am not touring any shows or anything. I'm just showing up at open mic nights and making people listen to my jokes. I'm calling it the Colonial Tour just because this is George Washington's land, you know?
I literally thought you went to some type of some battlefield and took a tour somewhere.
What the fuck makes you think that?
That's what it said in the messages.
What?
That's what I thought you said.
Oh my God, yeah, because I sent you messages. I took pictures of the building and I said, I'm doing my Colonial Tour.
Yeah.
I was making a joke because...
I thought you were ghost hunting from the 1800s on the main street.
Yeah, listen, when I met the ghost of Stonewall Jackson, he said, listen, I've got something for you. Grab your beard, follow me. And I don't know how he got to the north, because he's the ghost of Stonewall Jackson. He's a Southern general. You're
just dressed in colonial garb?
Just walking down the street like, God, Stonewall, you're hilarious. I wish I could do this forever. Dude, what is that guy fucking doing? I was in Manchester, New Hampshire, at a bar called the Strange Brew Tavern. There was I don't know if it was an open mic night downstairs for music or if it was a band playing, but that was happening. And we were upstairs.
What kind of music?
What I would describe as Steve Martin-esque. There was a guy with a guitar and a guy with a mandolin. They were playing music kind of like that Family Guy episode where Lois and Peter get guitars. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They became folk artists?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it was folky as fuck. But upstairs, there's this place called the Laugh Attic. I'm going to start my course of shout-outs again here. So shout out to the Laugh Attic in Manchester, New Hampshire, hosted by Ben. Ben's a fucking man.
This place had craft beers, I'm guessing, right?
Had craft beers and loose women. They had a popcorn machine downstairs.
Strange Brew. I'm looking it up. New Hampshire's original craft beer bar.
It's been there for a minute, apparently.
All right.
Well, that's actually a cool little spot.
Looks hip as hell.
They actually said Ben Franklin picked up all his spots there.
So you went to one place? You went to a single place, and now that's your tour, you said?
No, what I'm saying is that I've been in Connecticut now. I've been in Philadelphia. I've been in Maine. I've been in Long Island, and now I've been in New Hampshire. All places that, you know, Big Ben and Georgie Porgy were fucking riding up and down the East Coast, fucking shit up with all these British. Like, this is our country.
All the grilled cheese spots, all the pizza places.
You know, I've been all over that land, and I call it my Colonial Tour. Every one of these cities has like ports and old buildings, very similar to Baltimore, very similar to Philadelphia. Like old 200, 300-year-old buildings.
What else? What else is similar?
Hold on, I'm sorry. This might be absolutely like lunatic behavior, but I could have swore I just heard someone outside my door, just sitting there listening.
Go check.
It could be me sitting in my chair, rolling back slowly, but, you know, I mean, there could be ghosts in my peanut butter. I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly. This ghost in my peanut butter couldn't have been timed without any better.
Oh, yeah, I found this one. I found this, too.
It's not American. It's not American. Yeah.
I'm going to have to edit
I don't know how you didn't say no that commie bullshit. Yeah, I've been calling it my Colonial Tour because I'm on a colonizer's path around the East Coast.
It doesn't sound good.
It's pretty fun. I heard you say this when I was ranting there for a second. You're like, yeah, you know what they were doing, settling the country, battling the British, making all the best pizzas.
No, I'm saying you... What? No. That's not what I was saying. I was saying you've been going to all the pizza places and grilled cheese places and doing comedy is what the tour is.
Oh, yeah, no. I wish...
You did comedy in a 7-Eleven last week.
Dude, I did a comedy in a phone booth in Times Square next to a naked cowboy. Dude, tell me you caught that. For the viewers at home, I just shit my pants. I thought you were with me for it, so...
That's getting cut.
You said that's getting cut. Cut that one.
I'm here just crossing shit out.
Writing nope on a paper over and over again. Nope.
Dude, I got into an insane hole of professional wrestling earlier. I was looking at the Moses, the 3D imaging thing you were telling me about.
I sent you on... I'm retarded, and I sent you on a ghost hunt for something that I should have known was already a fake. That I knew was a fake, and I saw it while being on the phone with you. I'm like, Raymond, no
I didn't
shit.
know it was fake. I didn't even go into the hole of researching that. It kicked me on somewhere else. You sent me this, and I saw this story. I found it on Twitter. Scientists at Exeter University have reconstructed this 3D model of how Moses might have looked. And you saw this picture, too?
It's the Hulk Hogan, correct?
Yeah. He needs pit vipers or something. Or no, I'm thinking of Macho Man, Randy Savage.
So this is what actually happened, and this was the mistake I made. There was a meme going around where that same exact claim was made. I forget what person it was claiming it to be, but they took a picture of Vin Diesel's head in 3D. So I had already seen this and known that joke and the explanation and saw the news articles about it.
And you thought it was
And
realistic?
I wasn't thinking. And then this came out, and we're talking, and I'm like, Raymond, no shit. This is what they think Moses looks like, Hulk Hogan. And you're like, oh yeah.
So I looked at it for 30 seconds, and I was like, okay, it's real, on Twitter by some just random account with not a person's picture. Then for some reason, I was looking at Macho Man Randy Savage's greatest speeches, like during his like hype up shows. It was amazing.
Hilarious. There's a podcast called Do Rag and the Deer Tag, and the one guy on there, shout out to Drew Montana, very funny Philadelphia comedian. He was very much surmising being a door-to-door salesman and salesperson very well. It was making me laugh so hard. He's like, dude, I used to listen to like hype videos in the mornings regularly to get out and go out there and sell people shit. It's fucked up. I'm like listening to Ray Lewis scream at people and hit people. Like, I'm out here selling home, like,
Did you do
home
that?
electric.
Was that taught
Yeah,
in your
dude,
life?
Raymond, I'm not even kidding. I could go to my YouTube history and find you the videos I used to listen to of, like, Ray Lewis being like, we're not scared. We ain't never scared. You tired? You remember the last time you was tired? We didn't have money that time.
So they
like,
showed you this, like, strategy when you were doing the door-to-door sales, or no?
This is a normal thing when you do sales, to listen to hype tapes and motivational speeches and, like, David Goggins and all those types of people, like, recordings like, we're almost over the mountains, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's Raymond. You want to have a good explanation of what my summer was? You people don't know this, but when I was 19, I moved to Texas and I did door-to-door sales for a home security company. And the normal schedule every day was to get up at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Yeah. A bunch of Mormons. Shout out to the Mormies. And, you know, we would get up like, 7 or 8 o'clock, go to the gym, work out, get ourselves together. Between like 9 to 10 o'clock, we'd have a sales meeting. From 10 to 12, we would eat lunch and get ready. And then sometime after 12 o'clock, someone would take you out in the sales car. Like one of the sales leaders in the group would get in cars and everybody would go out in the neighborhood. You'd get dropped off in the neighborhood with a clip book, your material model stuff, like all your paperwork, and then you'd get left out there and you could knock on doors until you sold or until it got dark.
How did it feel just lying to people consistently?
Like, listen, dude, we're doing great things in your neighborhood. You know Bill and Sam next door? They're like, no, isn't that fucking Marty and Janet? You know, Janet's a whore. She's not there anymore. Just lying to people, turning the neighborhood against each other.
You would just act like you knew people on the block?
The idea, like, I remember when you do this shit, you have to, like, take training classes and courses. So, like, they make you do this shit before you come out. So I watched all these videos and training courses. And one of the things it recommended was, we're doing something called prospecting. Walk around the neighborhood, look at people's houses, see if they have swing sets in the front yard, see what kind of cars they have, see if they have toys all over the yard, see if they're home, see if their neighbors are home. Go talk to the neighbors, say hello to them. If they aren't interested in it, ask them what their neighbor next door is like. See what their neighbor seems like. Ask them if they're a homeowner or a renter. You know, like, information
This is starting to sound illegal. It's like, watch their wife come home from work. Go through the trash a little bit. Go through the trash
a little. Smell her hair. Smell her hair when you talk to her.
Yeah, dude, this is getting weird.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, dude.
That's insane.
Oh, God. Dude, I'm
could not do that.
While we're doing this, I'm watching Alaskan Bush People, and there's some shenanigans happening with all these hairy people.
Get your head in the game.
My head is in the game, but I gotta tell you now, these Alaskan Bush People are in the game. They're really in the. You want to talk about being in the game? That's the game. Hey, fun fact. Do you know? All right, here's a question: Is cinnamon a berry? A vegetable?
Did you just realize this?
No.
You're late, dude.
Oh, you answer the question.
You're late.
Do you know what I'm about to say?
It's a part of a tree.
Cinnamon? Yeah. What is it, though? What part of the tree
bark.
is it?
It's like inside of the bark.
Fuck you.
Did you just realize that?
I realized just like a month ago. I thought this shit was like vanilla beans.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking? Are you serious right now?
Raymond, when would I have been privy to the information that explains how and when cinnamon is made? Nor would I have ever sourced it. Where would I have ever been like, I need to know that?
He thought it was a berry. He said berry vegetable. I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
See, this is good podcasting. You have to admit.
No, dude. So this is like a topic you were like, I gotta remember this. We'll talk about this.
No. I just saw a commercial where there was cinnamon on the screen. I'm like, oh, fun fact. You know what cinnamon is?
That's stupid. So what's today, Monday? There's no shows today where you're at? Where are you at?
There was one down in Manchester I tried, but it got canceled. I don't know what happened.
Have you heard about Kyrie Irving?
I have seen the things. What did he fucking do? Why is everybody going after the Jews?
So he posted a tweet that had a link
he's supporting
to.
Kanye.
It's pretty similar, actually. It's kind of weird. I don't understand why this is
They
happening.
both popped up from the Jews at the same exact time.
So he basically posted a link to a documentary which includes like a lot of like Holocaust denial and conspiracy theories regarding Jewish people. And it's called Hebrews to N-Words. Wake Up,
What?
Black America.
What?
Yeah. But not like the crazy N-word. The N-word where it's like the Spanish color.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about Anaranjado, right?
What?
You're talking about Amarillo?
Anaranjado? What the hell is that?
Orange and yellow? Talking about Rojo, right? Which one? The gray one? Is it the black one? How do you say black in Spanish, Raymond?
So then he put out a statement. He's like basically apologized and didn't apologize at the same time. He was like, I'm sorry, I can't say what I want to say.
He's going through like media sensitivity training. They're fucking MK Ultra.
He's a robot.
They're gonna MK Ultra Kyrie Irving. He's gonna have no jump shot left. He's gonna kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Actually, he did apologize, it says.
I've seen this on Zoolander before. He's gonna go crazy at a fucking a supermodel show and try to kill somebody, and they're gonna have to kill him. Yeah, it's a shame. I've seen it before.
It's ridiculous.
Happens to these young superstars too often. I want to talk about lunatics. Fucking, I'm at an event this weekend. This woman has an event for a booth rented from 12 to 4. All right, if I'm set up for a booth from 12 to 4, I'm getting there early, and I'm set up by quarter out. All right, she made it a point to leave in the ticket, make sure you're set up by 11:35. Like, all right, no. First off, no. Second, no. So
she was booked at noon, she said?
She's booked at noon for 4 hours, and she's asking us to be there for an extra half hour early for free.
The time that you're booked accounts for setup?
No, it doesn't. And it takes about a half hour to 45 minutes to set up sometimes. And usually the idea is to be set up 10 to 15 minutes before the start at the most. So she's expecting much more. And I was over an hour away at this point. And I told my boss, I'm like, hey, just a heads up, if she calls you or anything, this is what time I'll be getting there. Literally, all right, I got a 45-minute drive there, or like maybe like 40-minute drive there. I think a little bit less than that. And she calls at 10:45, like, hey, where's this guy at? My boss is like, dude, she just called when you left. I'm like, I'm not surprised. So when I get there, it's going to take me literally 10 minutes to set up. I'm there at like 11:20. And I texted her and told her how far away I was when I was 5 minutes away. I get there, and I don't notice this because my phone's in the car. My boss starts calling me, like, where you at? She's calling me looking for you. Let me know what's going on. And I'm in there with her the whole time. And she's not saying anything. She's like, oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to get worried. And I'm just, like, surprised she keeps saying all this. And I don't know what is going on. I get loaded in. I get all my stuff set up. I get set up real quick. Everything's ready to go. She keeps, like, coming over and, like, coaching me along and this and that. She's a lunatic, and she's a control freak. So, like, you ever just laugh at how crazy people are? We're in a fucking incredibly crowded room, and she's taking phone calls, screaming at people on the other side of the phone. Like, what? 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 I can't hear you. She has like a thick Jewish accent. I can't hear you. I'm in a party. What? Like,
dude, the best
and
is...
in my head, I'm like, walk out of the fucking room, you lunatic. She's just standing there, continuing the conversation in the crowded room. Like, yeah, no, I can't hear what you're saying. I'm in a crowded room. Like, okay, then either don't take the fucking call or go out of the crowded room. Why are you screaming like a lunatic?
What the fuck, dude? It's happened like probably 3 or 4 times. Actually, probably 2 or 3 times from the same person. But somebody else just came in to the restaurant that I work in. And there's like, they pick up takeout food and sit down at the bar to like drink either water or a beer or something they got to get when they wait. And the woman asks if we can turn the music down. She needs to make a phone call.
So she asked for you to turn down the music so she can make a phone call.
Yeah.
I would have told her to go fuck herself sideways.
I disagreed with
her. I
her.
was like, lady, take your food and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like,
so
I don't understand. I mean, so I said yes, and somebody else behind the bar turned it down like as I was saying yes. Because we're just on point like that.
When she said it, you guys immediately turn it all the way up and start headbanging.
I think Charlie came over
my house, pussy.
Literally turned it back up, I'm pretty sure. He doesn't give a fuck. But the fucking audacity, dude. Who asks these fucking things?
Like, no, I'm not gonna. Like, that's just incredibly rude.
So the other woman that comes in is like the meanest woman ever. She also asks for Budweiser Light.
She doesn't say Bud Light. She makes it a point to say Budweiser Light.
Yep. In a bottle with an extra glass to pour into.
You make sure you piss on her when you walk past her?
She's the type that's like tried to make me pack her food up for her.
Like, you bring the boxes out and she holds it up like, God, open it.
She pushes it towards me. Yeah. Isn't that horrible? I work at a fucking bar.
Well, that's not this place, dude.
Speaking of, you went to Chili's the other day. You said you got some soup.
Did I get soup at Chili's?
Also what your message said.
Did I?
You don't remember texting me?
I don't think I said I got soup at Chili's.
Dude, we're in a Chili's right now. Guy just came flying out of the bathroom. That's how it starts.
Oh, listen, that's just a turn of phrase. I didn't physically have the soup with me, all right? I left my spare soup at home. Dude, he came flying out, man. It was one of the funniest fucking things. I almost fucking lost my mind. And I'm losing my mind, and Christina goes, Declan, he just sat down 5 feet away from us. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That was ridiculous.
Did he know you were laughing?
I don't know. I don't think he did. He stood up. He goes in the bathroom. He's going for 5-10 minutes maybe. Big galoot. Tall, older, mid-50s white dude, no hair, Phillies hat, glasses, got a t-shirt on, really waddling. He goes in the bathroom. He's going for 5-10 minutes. Me and Christina are sitting there doing our thing. Comes out, doesn't even get past our table. He's coming out of the doorway from.
He hits your table with his gut as he's running.
No,
by.
dude, Raymond. Picture is he's on the other side of me, and we're sitting there 2 tables in from our middle booth. He's coming from the bathroom, and he literally just pretty much shouts at his wife from 3 booths away. He's like, "So I did some research for you while I was in there." Me and Christina are sitting there what?
Do you think that has to do with being on his phone or him taking a shit?
I don't know. He yelled that, didn't continue the thought, and just sat down. And I looked at Christina and said, "What the fuck was that?" I'm sitting there laughing my ass off, and he's sitting right there telling her what he was doing research about. I don't know why you're not listening. I'm because I don't want to hear anymore. He just came out. He's like, "So I was doing some research for you in there while you were shitting."
Dude, Chili's is a garbage establishment.
You're on your phone in the bathroom while I'm sitting out here waiting for you to come back to the table.
Who
You're in there
picked
doing
Chili's?
research.
Why did you go to Chili's?
She loves Chili's. How dare you insult Chili's like that?
What is good at Chili's?
The chips and salsa. They have a very important motto, a very important rule that they follow that they'll never not break. If you order chips and salsa, you can get chips and salsa to go. Also, chips and salsa is bottomless. So when you go to Chili's, you can get as many orders of chips and salsa as you want for the price of one.
Yeah, you could get food poisoning as much as you want too.
Yeah, if you want.
That sounds horrible.
I've never gotten food poisoning from Chili's chips. They're pretty phenomenal. I mean, have you had Chili's chips and salsa before?
I couldn't tell you the last time I was even in a Chili's.
All right, well, then you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. I bangs with their ribs. Like, they really do have some good ribs. They're not quality. I'm not talking about them being the top quality. Like, you work in a smokehouse. I obviously understand.
You need a quote, like, on our website or something, and it just says, "They really do have good ribs." With your name. Kind of like how they would have, like, quotes in the back of a book. Like, the New York Times wrote this about it. Declan Brooks. Chili's really does have good ribs.
They really do have good ribs.
Are they paying you, dude? Does someone have a gun to your head right now in your hotel room? Did you get kidnapped by the CEO of Chili's?
I don't know if you've seen my most recent reels. I've been trying to get a sponsor. Shout out to Little Debbie's. I brought up the Christmas trees. Did you see that reel?
I don't think so.
Bring it up. Go to my Insta. Declan
dude, I don't want to go to your
listen.
Instagram.
You know, yeah, you know. At Declan loves meatballs.
I don't really want to go to your Instagram.
Young Jamie, I need you to bring it up.
Why did you change your name?
Jamie. Because first off, Declan Kid 6'8" sounded a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little rapey.
Yeah, sounds like I was touching kids. This one's better. I felt like it identified with my profile more.
The meatballs?
I mean, if you direct message me, if you go to Declan Loves Meatballs and ask me, do I really love meatballs? I'm going to give you an honest answer. You're damn right.
There you have it. There you have it, folks.
I pretty much subsist on meatballs. I mean, I eat Wawa meatballs probably when I'm home.
You're always fucking eating while we're talking.
Hey, listen. Dogs gotta do what dogs.
You're always doing something other than fucking podcasting.
Doing like push-ups.
No way.
Yeah, never.
The Laugh Attic. What is the Laugh Attic?
Where the people are.
Oh, the Colonial Tour. You hashtagged it. That is so lame. The Colonial Tour.
I'm on the Colonial Tour.
You're probably stealing somebody else's hashtag.
That's what I'm doing. That's how you fucking make money, dude. You steal people's hashtags.
Dude, this is in support of HIV and AIDS patients, this hashtag.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, okay. The Phillies lost.
I am devastated. I got brutally drunk that night.
Yeah? Did you hit anybody? Did you hit anybody in the face?
No.
Did you at least have fun?
Oh, yeah, it was fun. I'm on your Instagram right now, just looking at pictures of you.
What? Stop.
Just commenting on every picture.
Fuck that guy, he's a fag.
Loser.
Mega loser.
Dude, Trump's fucking... Trump's still holding these rallies? It's the most absurd thing you've ever seen.
Yeah?
It's basically just him doing comedy and crowd work. He's like, these goddamn liberals, they're no good.
These left-wing pussies. I will grab them by their faces if I have to.
Check out Egyptian news.
Egyptian news, interesting.
Yeah, Egyptian news sucks.
Well, you said that was funny. I'll talk to you later.
You gotta say goodbye on the...
Well, hey, listen, you guys are all cool.
Never mind. I'm just gonna end it right there.
You guys can keep a couple of these weird ones between you and I, right? Yeah, we don't need to talk about this one. All right. Well, thanks a lot. You guys are great. As always, this is Let Me Call You Back.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate the support. Find us on Instagram at 555 Let Me Call You Back and on Facebook at the Let Me Call You Back podcast. You can find comedian Declan Brooks on Instagram at Declan Loves Meatballs. See you next time.